Yeah, I had to get this on recording. Because this is like ground chicken information. First, it was just because I wanted to know. But then I'm like, this is actually very, very useful information. So I got two sides. One is mine and one is my mom. And I'm asking, why did this whole situation occur? And like, what's really the reason I got put out? Because we're finna come up on a year. Next month. Today comes up on a year. And it's just like, what was the reason? So let's find out the reason. But already, we got obsessive loving, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessive, karmic. And then anytime I do a reading, and this is and it's in reverse, it gives you independence, financial independence, self-care, work at home, conflict, self-centered, jealousy, smothering. That smothering, jealous, conflict, self-centered, definitely. And then it also goes with the confirmation, obsessive lover, possessive, karmic, unhealthy, toxic. And then when I first pulled this out, this is the first card that came out. This was at the bottom of the deck. This is at the bottom of this deck. And I pulled this out and I'm like, interesting. Because, kind of look demonic. And, but you can tell. Anything like Naruto, God, it like loses its like sauce, its flavor, its, color. If that makes sense. But yeah, I wanted them to give me a permanent card for this side, clarifying me. And then we got judgment. We're gonna put this in the middle. It's kind of meta in the middle. And then, well, I get money on a star. That signifies to me too. And then I shine, so we can do that. That's a good one. We landed on this side first. We got the Knight of Wands in reverse, which says passion project, anger, shattered emotions, delays, and frustration. My aunt had to call judgment in this, because of this. Because I was carrying burdens and I was burnt out and I was stressed, but that's because of this energy. And then when I left, I got diligent, I got mastery. Well, I already had those things, but when I left, I improved those more. That really irritated them because how are you doing it and you was already in a messed up, literally in a messed up mindset. I was always in this energy of like, I was just solitude. Y'all couldn't see my face. Like, I just knew how I was gonna get there. I just didn't know how I was gonna do it. But I was never in this energy. I was always in, just keep swimming. But she was always in this energy. We're gonna pull two more. One from my side. I want them to shoot out. Okay. Okay. Oh. And then the fact that, so I clear boundaries, clear mindset, unbiased judgment the whole time because I seen her for who she was. And she didn't really like that. That's why the cards went all like scattered like that because of her scattered emotions. And anytime you call around, it's like, oh, what? Don't you say that. Don't you do not say that. But I had control and I had willpower, so it's like, and I was ambitious and like the way I believe is like, if something's wrong, you like speak the fuck up. But apparently, in today's society, we don't do that. But my intuition always told me, and it's crazy how this was flipped over. But my intuition was always telling me like, girl, no, alright, girl, we see. And even in all my dreams, like my dreams will get crazy. then I just sent the ego card in here. Because that's all ego. The whole shebang. She didn't ship me out. Two parties for her side. Girl fight, arguments, physical at war/competing. That's what it is like. Why are we competing and we're supposed to be mother and daughter? And then to the point where I had to be put out if I wasn't kissing her ass. So led to girl fights. I just see it says justice when you get in my justice because it says bankrupt, but then my God is like, oh honey, we was just putting you out, so this is all judgment. We just getting you right so you don't gotta be in a position where you're ass kissing to nobody. But we got you, shawty, and that's why it was already I came out because my aunt already knew it every time you was on me. Do anything for love. And literally, that's your whole life. Do anything for love. And that's what I ended up saying about that ego. But you know me. And offer. Yeah, she offered for me to come back to the house, but it's like, I have to ask this for me to come back to the house. You're still saying bullshit and probably some more because at this point, you're just mad. And after me saying no, listen to you the whole time, instead of speaking up, instead of saying, hey, Brandy, how you doing? You sitting here being a fucking weirdo. Coming to my damn job. You sitting here asking my brothers about me instead of just calling yourself. Like, I don't want it to come out. But I be dusting off that I can't be people when I be people. I can't be thinking when these hoes be creeping. You know why? That's why. Don't think so. You know you want to. So yeah. Inside scoop, a closer look all up in your business. Literally. Deal with the creeping. And what they say. That's 3 confirmations. Creeping, inside scoop, and digging dirt. Looking for dirt and vice versa. But then yeah, also for me, digging up dirt, getting the inside scoop because it's coming up on the year and I really hadn't asked my spirit team about nothing. Like I really was asking like, oh, God, why did this happen? In a different way. Like really hurt in a way. But now it's just like and see here go that ego card trying to come up. But they didn't want to come up because I was hurt because of your ego. Because it's like dang, like because more like really irritates your demons, like you can't have a good relationship. Like our relationship is always at one. And like ain't nobody trying to have all that, sorry. Yeah, that came out in the first. Tell me more about this always partying. Uninterested. Caught blocking. I guess that's fine, because this is my spirit team. And then it went on to that side, uninterested. I'm always uninterested, so it's like, even if I was to get invited to parties, which she never invited me to, I wouldn't be going there because of the fact is, we would just be sitting here talking around, acting like you're the one that's hurt, even though I was the one that was put out. You'd be like, oh, boo-hoo, like, oh, I miss my daughter. But, like, you really didn't miss me because, like, you didn't call, you didn't text, you didn't do shit. But now you want to act like after being a bitch for me to come get my clothes. Yeah. Anyways, now that I'm too busy winning, which I already been was. That's why he was irritated to begin with. And intimidated. Did you see what that says? Instead of giving me good vibes and positivity and good chemistry, you wanted to be. And then tried to gaslight me and say that I was doing that because you was scared. Like, girl. Like, you're mad at me. Like, how you mad at me? And you the one that did this to me. Like, that makes sense to you. But yeah. And see? Because they want things their way. And they go back to their ego. And so y'all had to use my discernment, my unbiased judgment, even though, yeah, that's my mom. You're not acting like one. You're not moving like one. And I'm calling a spade a spade. And y'all get mad, but booty hurt. Because I'm calling out your toxicity, your destructive attitude, your shadow self. And you don't like that because you just want to just get away with everything and have the things your way because you're just like, oh, this is your world and we're supposed to be living in it. Especially not to your lover. In any type of relationship. But especially to your kids. Yeah. And they got played out. It sure did. Two more cards. But yeah. Impersonator. And then no facts. Never has the facts. Make shit up and then lies. And then impersonator. That's exactly what she is. But wants to be like you, acts like he dresses you and copies you. Y'all literally, when I was at the house, she took my glasses just to make a video, just to be like me. And then later on, the phone that she took, she was sitting here playing, making videos with it. Like, girl, for why though? Like, why are you being such a kid? You're supposed to be this oh so spiritual person and, you know, all this and all that. And see how that offer, it says an offer, but really the offer is dirty. Like, you just wanted to just take my energy and take my money because you know I was gonna come up. And I seen I was gonna come up and I wasn't gonna spend my money with you and then you treat me like shit. Fuck you. Y'all, literally, I cannot make this shit up on y'all. Like, I literally said fuck now and decided to be homeless. Like, I wasn't fucking with it at all. I wasn't gonna waste my time. Stuck, no change, limited. Y'all, I'm literally telling y'all same day, different shit, and I wasn't gonna keep doing that for another year. Like, I changed so much in here, and it's absolutely crazy. So much has went on in a year, and it's crazy. And she's in the same fucking position. You're constantly going down because you constantly keep putting out lies and bullshit. Running from yourself. Giving money was in reverse, but I turned it upside down. I'll take one more yarn. We got big smiles, and then we got the robbed, lost, physical theft, emotional theft. Really emotional theft. Like, I would replenish everybody's energy in the house. And then some. And be trying to do everything for everybody. And then turn around and be, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that, and getting shit on. And so I walk around with fake smiles. And even her, but her fake smile is actually a fake smile. I'm walking around trying to act happy because knowing that if I'm quote unquote not happy, then no. Okay, oh, what's wrong with Brandy? But like, y'all don't really care. Y'all just want to act like y'all care because y'all run up in myself. So the stuff that I'm running to y'all about, y'all can't even give me actual facts because you're impersonating being this person that you're not. So I had to go to myself and replenish myself because I was tired of doing this. But yeah, we're gonna do one closing out card and call it that. But yeah, and then right here we got the world completion, accomplishment, wholeness, obtainment, fulfillment, travel, celebrating life, and everything I have. And then again, you got travel over here on the side. That red and yellow. We got action, creativity, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, creativity. And then we got preparation, progress, foresight, expansion, overseas, opportunities. This would be in the middle because God gave me, foresight when I was there about how the shit was gonna go down, but I just wasn't trying to believe. I'm like, no. She said she would never do that, so I'm telling my dreams to my G at the time, and I'm like, oh my god, I just had this dream and we did this and did this and that. And when the shit actually went down and it happened, I'm like, dang, like my dreams were really spot on, but like my dreams were spot on. I just wasn't trying to hear it because the fake smiles, the persona, the imposter, like even though I was seeing it, still like I was trying to give in with the offer, but even seeing that, okay, I'm getting drained, the shit is every day, you get fed up. And so after leaving, taking action,